All right, what's up? What's up? What's going on? We are back with another episode of Pokemon Insurgence. This one's going to be kind of quick. We're just going to finish out the whole on storyline. That means that we got to take down the Mad Professor. That's going to be Professor Maple here at the end of this dungeon. Before we do that, we also have to deal with Regigigas. So we're going to make our way through the Gaia Core. You want to see these three symbols here. The left one is brown for rock, the middle one is blue for ice, and the right one is gray for steel, meaning the three Reggies. That's your only hint to what's about to happen. And you get a nice picture of all the guys opening. Regigigas pops out of us, and we immediately challenge him to fair combat. So, I'm going to lead off with an Adamant Synchronized Gardevoir. The reason you always see me lead off with Gardevoir against these Pokemon is so that I can guarantee their nature. In this case, I want an Adamant Regigigas. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to swap out to Meganium, Calm Mind up. And here I try to throw Ancient Balls at it. It's not quite working. So I'm going to put him back to sleep. Try again. Still don't get it to go. And then you see I'm thinking about it like, what should I do? Because this is not working. I heal up. Takes a little while. My game was running kind of slow that day. Try again. Slowest heals on the planet. And then still nothing good happening. So we're going to Moonblast it this time, take it down to red health. I was happy that it didn't actually knock him out. Heal up again, because he's asleep. And then we're going to try the Ancient Ball, to no avail. Now, we're almost out of health, so we're going to have to heal up again. Yeah, this is the Hyper Potion battle, honestly. Throw another Ancient Ball, nothing going. Try again. Get a little bit of rocking that time, but still nothing. Alright, so we're going to put him back to sleep instead of healing. That was risky, because if he used Heavy Slam, he could have knocked me out. By the way, that's why I'm not Mega Evolved, so that I don't take super effective damage from that. And you throw one more Ancient Ball, get the rocks, and the catch. So, by the way, Regigigas, Primal Regigigas has a different ability. Its ability is unaware, so any stat increases that your Pokemon has don't apply against it, which means my Calm Mind actually did not work. Now, the cool thing about the end of this battle is that you get a magic access to your box, which means that you can swap out, let's say, your Gardevoir that you're using to synchronize. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to sweep the next battle with Regigigas. We're going to see if it works, but my IVs are absolutely trash. You saw I had like 2 attack IVs and 0 speed IVs. It really can't be worse than that. So we're going to have issues, but we're going to use an attack pill and a HP pill. We're going to see if that works, as well as a Carbos to get the 4 speed. And that's actually going to fix our HP amount from 361 to 424, because we did have a perfect 31 HP IV. We're going to teach it Earthquake. And Drain Punch. We're going to keep Payback because we really want that Dark slot to be knockoff. But if it has to be Payback because we can't afford to go to the Erebus move tutor right now, that's fine. And we haven't even re-unlocked the Erebus move tutor. So here's our ultimate op at the end of this quest line. And I mean, he is one of the goofier villains I've ever seen in a Pokemon game, but he's not the worst villain. I actually kind of like him as a villain. Mad Professor Maple is actually a really hard description line for an NPC, by the way. So we're going to hit it with Payback. He's going to lead off with Charizard, which means we're probably going to see all 3 of the starters in this battle. Charizard doesn't have anything better than Pain Split, so we just go ahead and kill it for free. He's going to send out Blastoise next. Blastoise will have super effective damage against us. Probably Aura Sphere. But we also have super effective damage against it. Now, in post, now that I'm thinking about it, Drain Punch does 150 effective damage with the super effectiveness, while Crush Grip would have done 180 effective damage with Stab. So I probably should have been using Crush Grip against Blastoise because I hadn't actually taken any damage, but it is what it is. And also, I was trying to get some health back in case it moved first, which it does move first against me. Which I don't know why the game gives this Blastoise so many speed EVs. Wow. So we're gonna try again. Because I figured, hey, last time the Blastoise got a flinch with this Dark Pulse, maybe if I don't get flinched, it'll work out. So we get the Payback again. We expected that to go with another one-shot. Our Nemesis comes back. And it's going to, again, this is a range where I'm pretty sure I'd be one-shotting if I just use Crush Grip. And now I have almost no health left. He's going to send out Delta Regice, which is a water type. And yeah, I can try Drain Punch here, and you can see I'm thinking really hard about it. Like, I could try Drain Punch, I could try Crush Grip. I just get one shot no matter what. If I don't actually get the one shot here, I just get one shot. So we're going to reset, and clearly my problem is speed because I'm getting hit. So I have to get rid of all my HP EVs, and I'm not sure exactly where the end is because clearly I only need what's the word? I only need a certain amount of EVs to actually beat Delta Blastoise, but I don't know what that number is, because especially because I have a minimum IV for speed. So I just go with the speed pill here, and I'll fix the IVs later, but I'm in the middle of a cave. I don't have the ability to fix IVs. Speaking of being in the middle of a cave, I don't know if using a escape rope here would break the quest line and would actually break the post game. Like, that's something to investigate next time I come here, though. Like, using an escape rope here, would I be able to? It would break the quest line. I want to find that out. Or can you even use? Well, I know you can use an escape rope in this room because I've done it, but I don't know if it'll break the quest line at this point. All right, we're going to take him on again. Metagross and Maple. Then we get the reaction. You can tell how slow my game is running right now. It's just like terrible. Of course not Blastoise. And I didn't realize at this point that I should be using Crush Grip, but I wish I was. Now, the good news is I am faster than Blastoise now, so I will not have to take a huge amount of damage from it. I just have to hit it, and I do. Now, he's going to send out Regice because he sees it's a water type, and Primal Regigigas is a partially ground type, so he's going to see that he should be using Surf, Ice Beam, whatever against me. And I make a slight mistake here. I should have used Earthquake just to make sure I got maximum damage. I go for what I feel was safer, which was Drain Punch. I do not get the damage I need, and I go for Crush Grip, which has reduced damage. and he just one-shots me or finishes me off with Surf. So we go back to the drawing board. I say, okay, I need more PP for Crush Grip, and I need to up my, fill up my PP for Earthquake, yada yada. All right. So this sweep is harder than I thought it was going to be. The main issue, I think, is that Primal Regigigas kind of just has no setup moves besides Power Up Punch, which that is one thing I'm planning on doing for the Elite Four. I'm going to be using Unaware Regigigas with Power Up Punch to deal with a certain member of the Elite Four, but you'll see that in the video after next. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Maybe I'm just afraid to make a mistake here. Oh, I thought he might swap to Charizard. That's why I chose Payback there, but it worked out. All right. Now, Crush Grip. And unfortunately, I don't get a chance to see if my new strategy works because I just go ahead and crit him. So I guess sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But yeah, from here we can just go kind of just finish him off. He's already lost his best 2 Pokemon against me. Nothing else he has is of real value. Just Crush Grip everything to death. Venusaur does get a very fortunate, and this is where my bad IVs kind of play in, because with perfect attack IV, I would have knocked it out. But you see me learning from my mistakes. I follow up with the Earthquake instead of anything else there. Now this actually, this could have complicated the fight a lot if I wasn't in such a good position, because Regirock is still quite defensively tanky, and he is ruining me. Fortunately, I did get a critical hit there that prevented me from going down, because it looks like he would have actually beat me with Regirock otherwise. And yeah, he's going to use Foundry, so it's going to be a fiery Stealth Rock, but it doesn't really matter. We're just going to 2-shot him eventually with Earthquake. Yep. And that's it for Mad Professor Maple and the Holon quest line. So he's learning, he's having a mental breakdown, all these other bad things, but the police are going to come in. They're going to take him in because obviously he's a power hungry terrorist, poke terrorist, I guess. Yeah. Pine's going to talk to us and say, hey, thanks. Yeah, cool. And she's going to give us some ancient balls. She's going to explain that they're as strong as Ultra Balls, but if we use them on a legendary, they're many times more powerful. I had already figured that out. I didn't know that they were as strong as Ultra Balls, which is concerning because of how hard it was to catch Regigigas. But I guess she gave us a Master Ball before for that express purpose. And I just kind of just didn't use it when I could have. But yeah, we're going to escape rope out. The funny part is I would have escape roped out immediately after catching Regigigas if I didn't know there was a fight right after catching Regigigas. So yeah, I am concerned on whether it's possible to break this quest line. And if you break this quest line, then you break the rest of the post game, everything starting at Azure Flute, because you have to finish this quest line in order to access Azure Flute. All right. But yeah, we'll put this away. The last thing you can do in Holon, besides catch all the Regis and some other stuff, is talk to Pine in any of the settlements, and she will give you access to getting a ruined Beldum. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's going to be a grass rock type, which is actually a pretty decent typing. It's probably one of the best combinations you can get with grass. You don't know how much I wish Sceptile, like base Sceptile, was a grass rock type. Like, that would have been such a good typing in Gen 3. And especially since all the other 3 were like physical mixes, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And of course, if you use the crystal piece, when it evolves into Metagross, then it can also become crystal Metagross. But that's about it. As always, and I keep forgetting to say this at the beginning of the episodes, if you've enjoyed this, please hit that like button. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.